is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Action has already started. And he can clear it away. Oh, what's he done? Havertz. Played back in. And he'll shoot here. Oh, that wasn't far away. Oh, Red, nice interception. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here.
Well, he's very versatile. So.
He's got a side of goal! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Diaby. First quarter of an hour gone. Adams cuts it out. Nicely worked. Defending of the desperate variety. Foden. Adams calmly anticipates. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Adams.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Back into the middle. That's a little off target. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Approaching the half-hour mark. He is through here. Diaby. Showing good feet. And they're back on the ball again. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Wilshere.
Footballing with usually identifies with...
Got a shot away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Wilshere.
Adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Only 1 minute added time.
Manchester United. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. And at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not be about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Haaland in acres of space out wide. He's had a hit! And he's found the net! They are right back in business!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Goal! After 54 minutes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected.
Shot a goal! Yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Newcastle take the lead.
To be expected.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Dixon. Deftly away. Bruno Fernandes. Son Heung-min doing full tilt down the left. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Højlund. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Well, they've got it again. Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Haaland really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
That's good vision. That's a shade optimistic.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He has found the way through. Palmer! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Palmer does want to stand firm and defend it. Into the last 5 minutes.
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
With Son Heung-min stood up well to him there. He's looking to set free a runner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And the referee brings it to a close. Passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. But certainly, result-wise, this is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons. And his players did a sterling job carrying out instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
चेक करती क्या है कैसे 6 3 4 5
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the mood is point. They've got it again. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Beckenbauer. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's Lewandowski! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Messi with the short one. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rafinha.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage, but...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Hits one! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 24 minutes is number 9.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Out of play for a throw. Just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Cafu. Referee's given a throw. Half an hour played now. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rafinha getting this one clear. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be...
He's had a hit! Oh, Barcelona! Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this line is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Sally has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Juni looks to get on the end of this. And that could set him on his way. Face to face with the keeper. They're urging him to shoot. Shoots the shot! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in
perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
There's the hit! It's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense it.
There's the end of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So
Number 15,
off we go once more.
Federico Valverde.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Nistelrooy. Neymar. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Adams gets rid without sophistication. Alaba. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Was 72,306.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Julie. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He has found the way through. Great ball, and has a goal! Oh, taken with style. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Iniesta gets good distance on it.
Foden. Decent hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Costa Corta cuts it out. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Iniesta. That's a sharp pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective. Terrific save from the keeper.
Mutegi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And the volley. And that's off target.
De Bruyne knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Defence opting here for strength in numbers. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Messi. Pass is just off target. Bayern getting this one clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That was good alertness. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the finish!
And he was there to get a vital touch. While someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Is there to clear. Still goalless. Pass is short and sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Played into space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bayern. Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Guti. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mitoma. That's a little off target. And here's Messi. Guti. Ruben Diaz. That is a great pick out. And it's Messi. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He's going to be disappointed with that. That has been cut short. Shifted upfield. It's a pretty loose pass. And now they can clear their lines. Back in possession and ready to go again. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And will be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk on unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Located by the gates.
To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come there. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Messi. Rotating. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that's put paid to a promising move. They've got it again. Rotating. Mitoma. Beckham kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Good spot, he's seen the run. Wrong time, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. It's a goal kick.
Substitution.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Taken back almost at once. Toma. There's a probing ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Guti. Number 13,
Mbappe.
Coming on the field.
Can you latch on to this?
Messi. Number 18.
Well onto that. It's run loose. Who's going to get in for the pieces?
Substitution on the field. Number 6,
And number 2 then.
Coming on to replace him is number 11, Rodri.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Batistuta. And he's managed to get free.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
You won't be happy with that one.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
With the clearance. He's done very well to take that back. And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. And they've got rid. It's a sharp little ball here. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, Waters climbs up big! That's a half-decent try. Well, they put it back in a hurry. Musiala aims beyond the defence. Messi. Ruben Dias with the clearance. No goals as yet. Musiala going face to face with his great rival. And he's intervened well there. And here's Batistuta! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kimmich. Portugal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Safi Sali. Kimmich. Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears. He's got the shot away! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. He's got two! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Saliba, he steps in, and that's the end of that.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That is a little undercooked. Has a look and plays it forward. It's a smartly directed ball. Interesting ball. That's been cut out, well played. Kimmich. Guti does really well to win the ball there.
Added time.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Saliba changes him with that pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Musiala, Oh, good spread. No, it's not getting there. Nicely intercepted. Shifted it to the flank. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Batistuta. Well, he's seen that early. He was the certain sixth sense. And he thumps it clear. Kimmich gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go.
And Batistuta! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, great chance!
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's gone looking for safety. It'll be a throw-in. Can he get it through? That has ended up in no man's land. Bayer is there to clear. Portugal have it back and can go again. Van Nistelrooy. De Bruyne.
That's good play from him. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that has put paid to that. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The final 5 minutes. He's been kicked out. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's really well manoeuvred. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Guti. Number 13, Mitoma. Number 22, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 8, Messi. Number 10, Rafinha. Number 47, Phil Foden.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And that's well seen too. 2 minutes to be added on. The less said about that pass, the better. Foden. And it's Salah. It's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Safi Salih voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
We have memorabilia from today's match.
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And if you didn't just miss it, they are up and running already. Saliba cuts it out.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Tries to get it clear. Had a shot! And he's there to get it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, well played, well played. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's Batistuta. Nicked it back promptly. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Guardiola gets it away. Shifted upfield. Interesting ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great hit. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yes, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's got to be... There's the shot! Batistuta with a beautifully timed run. Batistuta, good read, needed to be. Danger averted for now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Toma.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And now they can clear their lines. Guardiola.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's away! Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Here's the whistle for half-time. Perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
To kindly stay seated during
So
the
they
match.
head in
Thank
no
you for your
further forward.
cooperation.
The score here, still 0-0. And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Safi Sali, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And back to the keeper they go. Livakovic clears. be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
71,600.
Comes for a throw. That has not gone well. Referee's given a throw. That is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. Great position here. Well played. That's a lovely chance and a header. They've scored. And finally he has breathed life into the game. That's a great header. Got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. Got a strong forehand behind that.
Established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And it's De Bruyne. No, again there's no way through. And he's managed to get rid, and he's quick to snatch it back. Hernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Real chance! That is commitment to the cause. Hernandez is there. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Batistuta.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's going to be disappointed with that. That has been cut short. Skewed away.
Indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back into the middle. And that is as far as it goes. Right again. It was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal. many who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. And here's Thuram. He's going to be disappointed with that. He could be in here. Now there's a fine ball. In it comes. And he's there to clear it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Casemiro. And it's Guti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Guti.
Oh, look, this is...
And he's let fly! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Dani Olmo. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Plenty to aim at here. Skillfully. Is it in? Yes, it's over!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
But often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make a difference.
Now it's Pedri. Dani Olmo. He's in, great chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Casemiro. Well, that's well seen too.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Palmer. Bayer Leverkusen upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, played right into his path. Koundé attempts a clearance. Pedri, he has found a way through. And here's Thuram. Pedri has it out wide, and he's got tall. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ruben Diaz gets across to it. We get half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs.
Thank you very much.
And the half-time score, 1-0.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Succumbs to the pressure. He's a sharp little ball here. That was very necessary. And it's Guti. Palmer can see things others simply cannot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Message is clear, none shall pass. Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. That is a little undercooked. Danny Olmo, nicely intercepted. Casemiro. Safi Sali. Just about up to the hour now. Roda promptly onto that, and that is that. And they've got a throw. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pedri looking to run onto it. In with a header! In he goes again! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To increase the lead.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's been cut short. Now it's Pedri. He is through here.
Keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nedved. Costa Curta. That's Nedved. Guti takes control of it and he's on the move.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That is a great pick out. Bullets. Can he finish? Loose ball now, there's a chase onto him, and he's following up! Yes! And they are cruising away! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Substitutions taking place.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Nedved. Van Nistelrooy, he's had a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
trouble more or less everyone.
Please join me in wishing
What do you